That's right, even in early films, things weren't as they appeared, much like today. When I think of timeless beauty, I think of old Hollywood glamour, which makes me think of all of my favorite old Hollywood films, some of which include Whatever Happened to Baby Jane and Sunset Boulevard. And it's kind of crazy to think that your favorite actors and actresses probably looked a little something like what you see on your computer screen right now behind the camera. I thought it would be fun to put these crazy makeup methods from the past to the test and do a side-by-side, one in color and one in black and white to kind of show you what it actually looks like in real life as opposed to what it looked like on the screen back then. I've done many black and white photo shoots myself, paying homage to the old Hollywood glamour style, and on those photo shoots I always wore red lipstick because I thought that's what you wore. But come to find out, most of the beauties on film were wearing either green lipstick or dark purple lipstick or gold lipstick if they were going for a lighter lipstick look. The makeup artists back in these days used these colors because the red in skin pigment did not show up well on black and white film. It appeared to be flat and not three-dimensional. So the makeup artists at this time kind of came up with a new method to make the makeup absolutely pop and make the best of black and white film. Well, let's be honest, doing makeup for black and white film looks a lot more fun and is actually a lot more fun than for color because you have a lot more room to play around and you can just really go to places with your contouring that you just can't really do with color these days. So I am a huge fan of this. As fun as this is, and as fun as it was to create for you guys, I really wanted to show you a wearable timeless beauty look. So I chose someone who I draw a lot of inspiration from on many different levels, life, beauty, and you may too. So stay tuned to find out who that is. First, I'm gonna go in with my pore filler. Today I feel like I have larger pores than I really want to, and Brigitte Bardot is pretty much perfect, so I'm gonna try and get these pores to look a little smaller, and this stuff works wonders. Next I'm going with my NYX Shine Killer. I'm gonna take a tiny pea-sized amount and cover pretty much my entire face. The reason I'm using this specific primer is that this era where Brigitte Bardot was like really, really hot, her complexion was always very matte, and that's important for this look. Now that I have the perfect canvas right here, I'm gonna go in with my NYX HD Studio Foundation. This is natural beige and nude. I'm mixing the two because one's a little too dark and one's a little too light for me, so I wanna get the shade like perfect. So this is how I've mixed them, and I'm going to take my beauty blender. Oh, they're gonna come off the frickin' thing. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and kind of mix these two together for the perfect shade. I'm using the high definition foundation because Brigitte Bardot did tons of photo shoots, and we've gotta be ready for any opportunity that might arise. and be ready for the camera. Now I'm gonna conceal these little darker areas right here with the color correcting concealer, and since mine are a little bit purpley, I'm gonna go in with the yellow. Next, I'm gonna use the NYX Matte Finishing Powder to set the concealer underneath my eyes and on top of my eyelids to prevent any creasing. What? We're gonna use the NYX Wonder Stick. This thing's awesome because it's got contouring and highlighting in one. Yeah, it's like a Jedi sword of awesomeness. So starting with the contour side, just gonna draw this on here. Brigitte had very high, lovely cheekbones, so I'm gonna do this a little bit higher than I usually would. And stopping the contouring 2 finger lengths away from my lips. And Brigitte Bardot also had very, very large lips, which I don't naturally have, so I'm gonna shade under here to give the illusion that my upper lip is a little poutier. And just a little bit by the hairline. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter here, right here, chin, I'm using my beauty blender to dab this out pretty much exactly how I did it with concealer. We're not wiping because we don't want to move the product away from the area that it's at, or you're gonna look like you have just one big shadow right here. And you might want to save that one for Halloween. I'm gonna set it with this Set It Don't Fret It powder, which I used underneath my eyes and on top of my eye area. Just gonna apply a light layer all over. Oh snap. I almost forgot about my contour beard right here. Let me handle that. Why didn't you guys say something? Like, you saw that happening and you didn't say anything. I thought you guys were my friends. Oh wait, I'm alone, at home, by myself. Story of my life. Now onto brows. I'm using the Chaser Fascination color. This is like a blonde color. Brigitte Bardot had blonde golden hair and blonde eyebrows. Before going in and doing any eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the high definition NYX eyeshadow base. So just gonna make sure that everything that I put on here stays on really well and doesn't crease out, which is important because Brigitte Bardot wore a lot of dark colors on her eyes and thick liner, and I pretty much just wanna keep it right where I place it. Just dabbing this out with my finger. For my crease, I'm gonna go in with the Avant Pop palette and go in with this color right here. With the NYX 13 brush, just placing it right in the crease, all the way from corner to corner, so all the way in as well. Doing a darker color on the eyelid, this is gonna kind of set that up for a nice gradient upwards. With the NYX 16 brush, I'm going to lightly blend this out. For my lid, I'm going to use this color right here. Going back to that same 13 brush as well. I'm just gonna place this all over my eyelid. And with a little bit less product on my brush, I am kind of blending this up into the crease to meet up with the other color. Just lightly pressing this on there. Now going back in with this blending brush, I'm going to kind of lightly marry the two colors together. Going in with the NYX 15 brush, I am going to take that same dark brown color and go on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna meet it up with the color on the outer edge here as well. Taking it pretty far into the inner corner. Make sure you don't get it in your eye, because I always do that. I always have to make like a super weird face too for this to like turn out right for some reason. I don't know. Now for the most important part of a Brigitte Bardot look, the liner. I'm gonna be using the Slide On Glide On NYX liner in Jet Black. Now I'm going to be thickening this up towards the outer edge. I'm just building it up carefully. Taking the 19 brush by NYX, I'm going to just kind of smoke this out a little bit more. So this eyeliner, as I was looking, isn't quite defined enough for me, so I'm gonna go in with the Curve liner. Now I'm ready for some mascara. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Badunkadunk mascara and apply this to the top and the bottom. And put it on my eyelid too, I guess, so that's good. For blush today, I'm gonna use Mauve and Out. It's kind of like a nice neutral tone, and I'm gonna be using the NYX 08 brush. Just gonna be lightly applying this until it's the shade that I'd like. I feel like this color of blush is also super timeless because no matter how far you go back with pictures, unless they're black and white, they always seem to use a really nice peachy brown tone like this. So it's definitely a staple in my makeup kit. I'm gonna use some Wicked Lashes, what is this, 04. These like really just scream Brigitte Bardot to me because she always had like a dark eye, and these are definitely pretty stunning and just wow lashes, so I think these are gonna work perfectly. Brigitte Bardot had very, very big lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and line these babies first. Actually, I lied. First, I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation over my lips, which is one of my favorite things to do to keep lipstick from bleeding, and since her lips are so large, I kind of want to make it so that you can't really tell where mine end type of thing, so I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation over my lips. There's a perfect start for a nude lip now. So now I'm gonna go in with this is Nude Pink. Now going in with some lip cream. I am using these two. Let's see, one is Disrobed and the other is Fairest. And to give the illusion that my lips are even larger than they really are, because overdrawing doesn't always quite cut it, I'm going to be using the Wonder Pencil. This is like in light, and you can use it for a ton of different things, and it also is great as reverse lip liner to line your lips to make them appear larger. Now I'm gonna blend this out a little bit. And that just about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please be sure to check out all of the other NYX Challenge videos. I know that's what I'm gonna be doing as soon as they're live, because I'm sure there's gonna be some super exciting stuff. We've got some really talented people involved, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So if you liked my video, please vote. You can vote 3 times a day per email, and all of the info is in the description box below. Thanks guys, I'll see you later, bye.